All right, 2023 CBR number 6, last race of the series. It's an interesting race, this race. Definitely had some fun this race. Covered some attacks, launched some attacks, tried to sit in as much as possible, which is always the plan. But definitely a fun race. Starting to feel more comfortable in the race environment. I think all those Montrose and Roseboro rides have definitely been helping. So I definitely feel like I'm kind of racing now instead of just trying to hang on and survive a crit. So here we go. We got Smash Boys in front right here. We got Ken, Marlo, Zen. That's Juan up there up front. And this first lap here was just a intro lap. We're basically following the bike. It's a neutral lap, so everyone's getting used to the corners. So the race hasn't started yet until after this lap. So yeah, so start up front, lined up front, sitting in the top 405 wheel. So we're all just kind of chilling here. I think we're just basically roll around this lap here, follow the bike, pacing bike. Oh yeah, see, I'm already looking to try to move up. Like, why am I don't even shouldn't be doing anything here. This is a neutral lap here. All right, so let's sit in as much as possible. Yeah, so interesting race this race. So I ended up puking in the parking lot after this. Ended up getting food poisoning. I think it was either a bad SIS gel or a banana I took 30 or 40 minutes right before this race. Ended up with like cold sweats all night. Yeah, kind of lost my voice. But yeah, so here we are. All right, so we're coming out of this neutral lap here. I mean, despite the food poisoning, I felt okay during the race. I think it was afterwards that I just wasn't good. But all right, here we go. So coming out of the motorbike pulls off. So now they ring the bell and we're pretty much off. So Juan's up there up front in the orange, leading out. He starts to set the pace. All right, I'm sitting around fourth, fifth wheel now, so that's pretty good. It's pretty much where I want to be. Alright, so there's Jeff on the right there. They set up the cones here on the right side on the line. They're often marking it off with chalk later. And there's gonna be a rule where, like, if you roll over the chalk with your right lines, you're basically disqualified for all of next year, 2024 season. Alright, so we come in this corner. Yeah, Juan's way up there taking my normal instinct would be to go and chase this. Yeah, I pull off right there. I looked to try to go, but I was like, no, let's sit in. It's early. Let's follow Smash Boys here. Marlo up here. BMC Bike Buddy. Team BMC, yeah. Alright, yeah, see, I'm pulling over on the side here. Like, I'm itching to go. Alright, so here goes. This is Evan. Evan goes there. He ends up, I think, taking second in this. Got Swan Cycling here. Alright, so I step on it, chase back on. Sitting in. All right, so far lap one good, better than last time. I'm not leading it. All right, so there's Juan up there. He pulls off. Strong pull, Juan. All right, so no following. I think this is these guys in the orange and these are Swan Cycling. All right, so following into lap one, sitting in. All right. Yep, still sitting in, single file. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheel. Alright. I think we ended up doing about 16 laps in this one. About 3 more than we did last time. Alright, yep. So we come down here. This is the sketchy part where one of the guys crashed out while over the cones last time, but so take this corner in, kind of a little gap open up, but Alright, so it kind of splits off here. Everyone's kind of looking at who's going to pull through. Alright, so I sit on this wheel. Yeah, racing's all experience. It's all picking the right wheels to follow, getting experience, getting comfortable. Every race is going to be different. Definitely lots to learn. It's been a fun season, even though I didn't get to race as much as I wanted to this season, but open to training for next season. Yep. See, looks like I'm looking to itch. I'm itching to go over, but I'm like, all right, let's sit in. Let's just chill out. Okay, so this guy pulls off. This guy pulls off. Now I'm like, all right, sit on this guy's wheel for a bit. Now I could just sit here. No, what do I do? Okay, so 600, 780, 700 watt, whatever. I pull through. I don't know, maybe I felt like I was carrying speed and they were slowing up, so I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just gonna just put in a little effort and push through here. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, I think I should be dropping the watts here. Yeah, it looks like I'm trying to cruise, well, I don't know, 200. Yeah, dropping the watts here. Here comes into an uphill section. Yep, so I'm dropping down the watts, just kind of cruising, shouldn't really be pushing too much here. But you carry a lot of speed in this downhill section. Alright, so I'm still leading. Well, I'm not really doing any, I'm kind of coasting. 50, 60, 70, 80 watts. There's Jeff marking off the white line. Don't cross that white line or you're banned for next year. Alright, we take coming in this corner. Now here's the uphill part. And the headwind section. 200, I'm still pulling. Why am I still pulling? Maybe for first few lap jitters. Just, I think I'm trying to drop off my watts, but yeah, I'm pulling all through this car. I think someone's gonna pull through here. I think. Okay, so pulling all of lap 3. Oh, come on. Yep. Okay, pulled that whole lap pretty much. Alright. So we got 508 here, coming pulling up here. Alright, so what else could we pull through? Alright, let me just sit behind him for a while. Well, that's probably a bad idea to pull for a full lap. Right, we just kind of need to sit in on him. Kind of let a gap open. Alright, take this corner. Here goes the uphill. Okay, it's kind of pulling off, but I'm like, I don't need to spend the energy to chase. There's people behind me. Yep, here comes Juan. Juan's helping to pull out. Comes, yeah, Juan, cycling. 7, because Steven here. He ends up taking 4th. Alright, so sitting, yeah, 3rd wheel here. 4th wheel here. Yeah, next season I gotta get I gotta try to register for all 6 races and get one of those cloth numbers that Juan has up front in the orange, so I can pin it on before all my races. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, Juan pulling through here. I can sit on his wheel. headwind coming out here. Sit behind. Alright. Just pulling through again. Alright, now I was kind of sitting in. All the guys pulling through. It's cool. Shout out to my teammates Jack O and Captain Anthony Strickland. Jack placed second overall, and the team placed second overall as well in the Cat 4 division. Alright, so gap opens up there. I kind of chase it down. Kind of want to be sitting fifth, sixth wheel at all times, seventh wheel-ish. Keep it a single file here. Alright, I'm sitting in, I'm not pulling, this is pretty good. I know where I lose this race. I'm pretty sure on the second to last lap is where I blow it. Besides all the surging attacks I did, I mean, I don't know, it's a fun race. Alright, sitting in still, this is good. These guys are pulling strong. Just let them pull. Just sit in. Going around. Okay. Alright, 800, 900, 900. Like, why am I don't know. I think I felt a little slowing up a bit some, so let's have some fun. I should penalize myself every time I take it over 600 watts. I don't know, I think it's just the end of the season. I felt like I was finally getting into race mode and finally getting some fitness back. I felt like I was able to start making moves and start moving around the group in the peloton. I could chase, I could cover. So yeah, have some fun. Alright, so these guys shoot through. I put in a little effort here, kind of. Normally I probably would have chased this all the way down, but I can sit in because there's people behind me. There's peloton coming through. Yep, here's Evan coming through it. Evan helps out a lot. Evan pulls through strong a lot this race. Is that Joe? I think he's the one that flats in one of the corners. Alright, so yep, there's a gap. These guys are coming through, so yeah, alright, I mean, I don't know. I'll let a bunch of wheels go by. Alright, here's the eventual winner right here. The guy in the tan, or the cream color top, navy pant, shorts. Kai Chen. Yeah, so he's the eventual winner of this. Spoiler alert, sorry, but... Alright, so we're single file through here. I'm sitting like 7th wheel, 8th wheel here. So it's fine. I mean, it's early in the race though. We still got like 5 or 6 more laps. The lap timer hasn't even, 5 lap timer hasn't even come up yet. So, I mean, I shouldn't really need to move up. But here, I mean, I'm coasting, so I just take the free speed. I'm kind of putting 500 watt. You know what? I think because I heard something. Oh yeah. I hear this guy coming on the inside. Kind of dive bombs a little bit. But so I give him room. I hear him coming through. I hear someone coming through. So I'm like, you know what? I'm ahead. So technically I have the right of way, I believe, right? Because I'm ahead. I could have hit that apex, but I kind of back off some. Let's keep it safe, right, boys? All right. So still, you know, we're moving at a good pace. Oh, there's a flyer up front actually, huh? But I mean, our group's chasing it down, so I should just sit in here. No need for me to pull up. But it's like I'm looking over to the side. I'm moving over. It's like I'm getting ready to go. I'm trying to go. Okay, so these guys go. I should follow this. Yep, I kind of follow, tailgate a little bit into this turn. Yep, take it, slide right back into Evan's wheel here. Alright, we're coming into like 8-9 laps here. Alright, we're single file. Yes, I'm doing alright right now. Staying in. Gotta ride smart. See how long this lasts. $63 degrees this morning, wasn't too bad. Alright, here we go. These guys take off. Evan takes off. I sit, follow his wheel. That's good. We gotta keep the pace hot. We gotta get the pace a little bit fast, because otherwise we're gonna all get swarmed. So I'm gonna sit on these wheels if I can. But then, alright, now we're starting to look around. Big orange up there looking around. Seeing who's gonna swing or pull off, swing around. So yeah, obviously, yeah, I go. I take the bait, yeah. But cool. Alright, pull through here. I'm pretty sure that's Tony right there on the right up there, my PAA teammate. He's sitting there waving me down. Both arms in the air, waving me down. I saw that. Alright, so yeah, drop it back down, 100 watts. Let's cruise through here in the uphill. I'm a pretty light rider, so I'm just gonna cruise here. Alright, these guys coming through. Let's try to slot in. Alright, take this corner. Alright, don't go off. There's Juan again. Alright, I'm gonna let Juan slot back in here. Take his wheel. Funny, Juan says he likes to take the corners on the outside. I like to take the corners generally on the inside. Single file for now, so this is good. I like it single filed. I don't like it all bunched up. It starts to get a little sketchy when you get all bunched up. That's why it pays to stay in the top third of the pack. Top 10 wheels, so you can kind of dictate your line. Hopefully you guys keep it single file, keep it smooth. Alright, so you guys peel off here. This gap starts to open up here. So, kind of dangling here. Do I chase? Well, no, good. Evan rides strong, pulls through, helps me to cover. Alright, so in here lap 10, I think lap counters should be up by now. I think we got like 3 or 4, no, probably like 4 or 5 to go now. I think my heart rate's a little screwy. Unless I really recovered that much. I think it spikes up a lot later. Alright, take this corner, so fast downhill. Like itching to pull through. Don't do it. Don't do it. I might need to start throwing in a backup rear cam in here, just to kind of see what kind of goes on behind. Still single file. I mean, I'm sitting in. I'm not. You guys riding strong. You guys taking strong pulls. Garmin says what, 31 for max. Oh, 5 laps to go. Oh yeah, so the counter just came up. Yeah, I thought that was a long lap counter. I like these short 30-minute crits. Even better would be 15-minute crits. Smoker crits. That's what's up. Alright, yeah, I think I'm starting to feel it now, a little bit. Alright, coasting here. Alright, another guy swaps the pull up front. That guy wrote that, and then now we kind of split her off a bit. Peloton's coming up. Alright, let's sit in, we're still fine. I mean, letting some wheels come up, but I think now I'm sitting there like, oh man, alright, here comes the swarm. We got 5 more laps. Bell counter, lap counter just came up. Alright, 5 more laps. Okay, it's almost like 10 minutes. Arms left. 10th wheels up. There's major motion. Alright, oh yeah. Alright, going backwards, not good. Oh man. I just got gassed there. Yeah, that wasn't cool. I dropped like 20 wheels. Alright, well we got like 4 laps to go. Alright, so I just dropped a ton of wheels. I think all the efforts in the beginning kind of got me. But I mean, then again, like, I mean, we're all kind of bunched up here. The front's right there. And then on this uphill, it tends to slow up. I've got to put in a 600 watt effort here. I didn't take that corner that well. I had to take it a little bit wide. But then, yeah, so, I mean, so now I'm cruising, not really putting any watts. Like, I probably should, yeah, maybe I should have gone, pushed it a little bit more. But I didn't want to dive bomb that corner either. I was like, okay, let's just chill out a little bit. We got like 3 more laps to go. Let's ride in the back here for a little bit, kind of see what happens here. But yeah, so here it kind of splits off, people pulling off. I think I'm just trying to recover right here. Yeah, I'm starting to get to 168 heartbeat. Oh, getting bobble there. I think overall this was a clean race. I think one guy pinch flatted in the corner on the last lap. It's always good to see clean racing and everyone keep it rubber side down. Alright, so I got some work to do. Got a couple laps to go. 3,700 meters. Now everyone's gonna be fighting for positions here. Kind of need to start moving up. Three laps to go. You need to be in the top 7 wheels. No teammates in this one. First time racing solo in this one. Well, so yeah. See, I mean, it slows back up here all the time, and like I said, I'm a pretty light rider, so I carry a good amount of speed uphill. Yes, coming in here. All right, looks like there's one guy up front. Either that, or I'm not sure if the lap is. All right, so I'm doing a little effort here. I need to sit behind the wheel. Oh, this one pulls over a little hard on the right there. Let's go. Hold your lines. Hold your lines. Keep it clean. All right, coming up. All right, here's well, I mean. See, we've got 2 laps to go. There's the winner right there on the right, the tan, Hai Chen. So, I mean, we're all sitting together. I mean, couple laps to go. He rides a really smart race, I think, this whole time. He basically sits in the whole entire time. I don't think I ever saw him pull up front. He rides a really smart race. Strong sprint at the end too. Alright, so coming in here, I mean, yeah, there's Kaichin on the right, here's Major Motion, Christmas. Alright, coming in this hill here, what's going on? Alright, this guy goes, I probably should have gone, I should have up, this guy goes, Kaichin goes, I'm a little gassed. Well, I sit on his wheel. There's Evan up there, Evan eventually takes second podium. Inside, there's inside guy coming. Here's takes my wheel. Alright, I gotta sit in on the wheel. Alright, coming on this uphill again. So yeah, see, I surge up. But then I always, I don't know. I should go. Why am I not going? I wasn't only putting out a few. Well, maybe I didn't want to lead out either, because then I'm leading out. But then, okay, I sit in. Alright, here's a race winner. I don't know this at the time, but I kind of surged back up on the inside. I'm like, should I go? Should I? Yeah, here's where I blow it. This is right before the bell lap. I take a lead right here, take a pull. I think I just gassed myself here. Now I'm pulling it uphill through the headwind. I'm coming uphill now. Now I can't hold anymore. The guys, I'm gonna get swarmed right now. All the guys are gonna start swarming me in a few seconds here. Any second, here comes a swarm. It's Marlena on the right there. I see, like, the swarm's coming. Here it goes. Yeah, there's I just gassed. I blew it on that corner. There's the bell up. You heard the bell. There's the bell. Wow. So I drop another. I get swarmed again. I drop another 10, 15 wheels. I should have just sat in on that corner. Why did I need to pull up like that? Actually, yeah, I should have sat in. Because now I'm back, and now I'm chasing. Now I've lost, 3 corners to go. There's Marlo, there's Juan. Try to chase back on. Come in this corner. Yeah, I come back. I try to chase on a little here. I mean, your Smash Boys up here. They always finish strong. I sit on their wheel. Yeah, it was that one corner. I went too early that corner. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. Let me know, guys. I'm pretty sure that's where I blew it. Yeah, the top of the race is right there. That's one corner right there. I mean, I went early on that one corner. I gave up those 20 wheels or so. So I ended up 17th in this. Putting some effort here, trying to chase down some Smash Boys, chase them down. Looks like I'm gonna get him. Looks like I'm gonna get him. Nope. Here, Marlowe. Strong pull. Comes through. Ken pulls through. Good stuff, guys. Strong finishes. And that's it. That's the season. Congrats to all the races out there. Good luck. Stay safe. See you guys all next year. Looking forward to some off-season training. All right. Later.